Okay, it's just waiting for live video. Okay, we're live. Okay. So, sorry about that. Okay, we're live. Hi, everyone. I'm just doing it through my PC, so it's just taking a little time to come on. Great. Right. Okay, good. So, what's the title today? Moving Forward, Soul Path. Again, channeled message. I wasn't too sure what was going to come through. Which was nice. There was no agenda. This just came through. It's a bit of a metaphor channeled message, which is great. Things are speeding up now. The frequency is definitely changing in the last couple of weeks. But on the flip side of that, it's still quite heavy and quite dense as well, as the chaos continues for another good 18 months, 2 years probably. July, as I said earlier in the year, July is going to be a sort of change point, and I can just start to feel that energy now in the last week. It's just in its infancy, so it's starting to sort of come through, and what we're seeing is a change in the vibrational field around us, and things are becoming much lighter. I'm speaking about my own experience, obviously. Everyone else is having their own subjective experience. But as a whole, for humanity, this month will start a change in the vibrational field. Will get lighter. Now, this is due to planets, it's due to consciousness, it's due to timelines, and many other factors. And then, without going into all of it, at the end of the day, this message will explain where we're at and what we need to do now. But also, it's about deep diving into our emotions now, which I've been speaking about all year. But this is the time to do it. This time now is even more open for transformation. So it's really just making sure that you're not sort of sabotaging yourself through belief systems and patience. And I'll wait. I'll do it later. There's no time like the present. So it's really important that, if you're feeling you need to do it, but there's fear there, that's okay, because fear is is trying to release out of our consciousness anyway. So if you put your hand up and say, I'm ready for change, I want change, then of course the soul energy is going to start to integrate with you at a much faster rate. And you'll start getting more synchronistic experiences, messages, people saying stuff to you. And that is what you need to follow. You need to follow the signs. Now, the signs are not always abundantly clear. And the mind will try and debunk those signs many times, just saying, it was just a coincidence, blah, blah, blah. There's no such thing, obviously, as coincidence. There's a million markers a day guiding us on our path, but we just don't see them because we're not trained to see them. So again, just make sure that if you are on the fence about transforming yourself and getting into the emotional field, now is the time to definitely do it. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, so I'm going to read off my message channel today. Okay, so moving forward, soul path. Many of you are experiencing a paradox of consciousness, a to and fro analogy, if you like. You're all in a river of expression and can be likened to an undercurrent of water where you seem to be still on the surface, but in the depth there is movement. And if you don't swim in the right direction, you can be pulled in all directions, leaving you feeling like you've just exited a wash machine. Sound about right? Now, to swim in the right direction, you just need to feel what's pulling you underneath. Which way is the tide moving? Do I swim in that direction, or do I panic and leave it to fate? And this analogy is presenting itself now on a global stage, and more human beings are starting to feel the undercurrent. The vibration is speeding up, and no one can deny this any longer. You're all starting to experience your shadow selves as they try to rise to the surface, bathing in the sunshine on top of the water. But many on the planet don't want to look beneath this water. They are scared of what is lurking on the ocean floor. Now, if you feed a shark, you can swim next to it. You have acknowledged its craving, its temperament. You have nourished the shark, and in return, it won't bite you. So, your shadows are asking you to nourish them, and in return, you can feel safe around that which is denied. It won't bother you anymore. And as we have mentioned in previous channelings, fear is looking for love, its opposite buddy, which is love. Love and fear are the same consciousness at different ends of a spectrum. So fear wishes you to love it, to embrace it, to not deny it any longer. It no longer wishes to be part of your experience. And from the heart of fear, it implores you to release it, so it may move on and be free. You are not your mind, you are not your belief systems. You are certainly not your physical beings at heart. It's time to embrace these fundamental truths of the illusion that you are less than, that scarcity exists, that there's something wrong with you, that you need someone to take care of you. The only person who can do that is you, and the denied emotional volcanoes of life unfold. So just a short message. And again, we touched on fear before. Just watch the fear video as well, because there's a wonderful message from fear. We have this belief system that we need to fear fear itself, and that's again part of the illusion. So again, as I said many times too in the videos, you just have to put your hand up and say, I'm ready for change, and it will naturally start to happen. It's so simple that people don't believe it can actually happen, because it's and we are, like in the teachings, the alignment modality, we're coming back to simplicity, showing you very simple techniques that are more powerful than trying to do the rest. It's all about creating space for transformation to occur. So yeah, that's the video today. It's just a short one. I'm going to be on again next week, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you.